What's going on, man? It's your boy JB, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. A lot of stuff been going on this week, and we here. First game.
Hey, boy Rick, let's get going. Let's go.
It's your boy Ayo Quay. Shout out to all the listeners out there, all the subscribers. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Hey, we ready today, man. I ain't even gonna lie. A lot been going on this week, brother.
I had to throw that in there, man. Hell yo, man.
Hey, first things first. I just want to say to all our subscribers that we had on our first YouTube channel. We lost the page, but that don't stop nothing. You understand? We're gonna get back going. We need y'all to go ahead and shift to wherever we move. We on Spotify right now. We're moving to Twitch, and we're gonna start a new YouTube channel. And I promise I'm gonna let y'all know where it's gonna be. So just stick with us, man.
Facts, man. It's just technical difficulties, man. We all go through it as content creators. Sometimes, creating content doesn't go with the guidelines of some of these policies, but at the same time, us responsibility, we gotta create something new every day, man. So it doesn't stop the show. That ain't gonna stop the show.
We're never gonna stop the show. So look, since this show started, we're gonna get into a topic, man. Elijah, what you got, man?
For all my gamers out there, man, you know what I'm saying? We got more news for the PlayStation community. We got the new specs. They got their PS5 Pro.
Let us know, man.
They saying it's stacked on TSMC N4P. If you don't know what TSMC is, it's basically like a processing unit. So compare the N4P to the processor that's already in the PS5. Um, this offers 11% higher performance, 22% higher power performance. So that's going to give all our gamers, what they want. Also, PS5 Pro is going to have a GFX 115. Also, it's going to have a CPU is maintaining from the Zen 2 architecture found in existing PS5 capability. They said the frequency once again will be, dynamic to its peak of 4.4 GHz, 64 KB of L1 catch per core, 512 kilobytes on L2 catch per core, uh, 8 millibytes of L3 share, 4 millibytes per CCS. Also, this will have 30 of WGPS fully enabled. It will only have like 28 of that, and that's like 56 CUs. Processing unit will be 16 gigabytes of 18 GPS with a memory byte of 256 bit of memory bus with 576 gigabyte memory bandwidth. The GPU frequency target will be 2.0. Um, Also, it would be like a 50 to 60 uplift with the Oberon and Oberon Plus over twice that's over twice the RT performance. Um, it will also have the XDNA2 NPU. That's basically like another processing unit, and that accelerate the original Sony's processing unit. And this will be the core focus of the PS5 Pro because the display kind of like it's gonna be above the 30 FPS of the. It's gonna be like above the 30 FPS of the display for the 4K, and the PS5 Pro coming in possibly September 24th. So
at $600.
they say it might be next year. Yeah,
And check this
That's
out.
it.
All that you saying,
yeah,
the only thing gonna be different
yeah,
is it's gonna be
yeah.
4K, 60 frames per second with ray tracing as the like standard.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah.
I guess if you want to go like 120 frames, it might be like 1440p.
Oof. These ain't the actual specs. This is more like rumors or how the next PS5 Pro gonna be. This ain't no actual
Yeah,
specs, and also they were saying that the PS5 could possibly be the most powered game console over PC.
I mean, it probably will be for that first 2 months or so. Then so they'll make some PC part where it's gonna be stronger. But the dude that leaked
I'm
that
out.
information,
Yeah.
he usually right about this leak stuff.
Oh, so okay. So yeah. Okay. Um, but really, how I feel about it, man, it's about time we have a console that give us advantage over these PC users, man. It's I'm speaking from a gaming perspective, man. Us console users, we always have the advantage, less advantage over these PC users as far as FPS, as far as game performance, as far as us lagging all the time. It's time to rise
Mm,
up. That's
you
all
know, I
I can
wouldn't even
say.
say that. I wouldn't even say that though. I'm gonna tell you why. For you to have a better
Yeah.
PC than what the PS5 console is, you have to spend over
Mm-hmm.
$2,500. So I'm getting all
Damn.
this stuff for $500, and you got to spend over about 2 grand just to get it to where it's better
True.
than that. And most people with these computers only got like I mean, they got like a good. They might get the frames per second, but the output, video output ain't 4K. It'd be like HD, but what we
True.
playing in 4K with 60 frames per second. So it's like they are some computers that can do better than PS5, but there ain't too many people
So
can afford
basically,
that.
you saying my bad.
Well,
Basically,
you
you
good?
saying that us console players really got the advantage because we don't have to get the hardware. We get the
Yeah,
hardware that come with the
we don't got
console.
to pay two thousand
Okay.
dollars for no damn
Set
all the
up.
specs and stuff. Y'all the setup. We plug it in, we plug it up, and we play. The computer, you gotta update your shit. You gotta change parts. You gotta damn get a different processor and shit. It's a lot, and it's like, is it really worth it? So you can have just a 4K resolution, 60 frames a second. That's why they saying that PS5 Pro is gonna already be coming with that. So it's like PC player, you paid all that money, and all we paying $600, and they get the games
Mm,
after us anyway. A lot of times the PlayStation games come out
mm,
on PlayStation 5 first, and then the PC people gotta wait for over a year for it to come out on PC. So it's
mm,
like they don't really have no advantage that I see.
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
So is this like a tactic to get the PC community out of here?
Well, most of the PC
I
players that
think
I
right.
know already got a
Yeah.
PS5.
So I'm saying. So they Sony releasing a product that is more powerful for a cheaper price. It's like Xbox, Microsoft gonna take a big blow from this.
Yeah, bro. We gotta make ourselves, you know what I'm saying, have an advantage, bro. Cause Microsoft already got us 2-1. You might as well count goddamn PC with Microsoft, bro.
Oh no, it's
Count
seven to
Xbox
one
with
now.
Microsoft.
PlayStation
So
killing
so they
Xbox
separate
in
now.
sales. They really talking about Xbox going third party, bro. Straight up.
Dang.
That mean they about to,
Cause we
you know how
just
say you used
over
to have the Dreamcast and stuff,
yo.
and when that stopped selling, they just start
Mm-hmm.
they just make games now for everybody. They don't got a system no more. That's what Xbox will end up doing, bro. It's gonna be Game Pass and
Mm,
selling the games like that, but it ain't gonna be no more Xbox. I don't think it's gonna be a new Xbox.
Damn,
so basically kind of like losing the race
they
on
got
that.
knocked off the map.
Cause they were doing stupid shit, man. Like fucking Game Pass and all that.
It,
Like, yo, even if you make a game, you're not gonna spend like $250 million on like PlayStation them do because you're giving it away for free pretty much. Like I had PlayStation Plus, they made The Last of Us 2, and the first day it come out on PlayStation Plus, you ain't gotta buy it. Yeah, you ain't gonna put no money in that game when you niggas ain't really buying that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That's stupid as hell. It's like all the games that came out be looking all lame and
It was like
mobile games.
it was like a last straw attempt, you know what I'm saying, to make a splash against PlayStation.
And what's crazy is they ain't even have to do that though. They should have kept with the formula they had and just make good games. So that way, in your mind, you're not gonna make nobody be like, "Look, I rather have Xbox than PlayStation," but you can have them say, "I want a PlayStation and an Xbox." You know what I'm saying?
That's
Instead
right.
of like, yeah, that's right. You should have took. Not no, man. Look, we ain't beating them, so we gotta change it up. Let's do Game Pass. Man, that's stupid as hell. Cause Nintendo doing fine. Cause people that got a Nintendo, they got a PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Like people will buy some shit if it's worth buying, but you shouldn't make some shit where it's like mobile games.
All right, so we covered the specs, and I kind of want to jump to this topic. This is freestyle off the head. I know we don't do this, but my question is, where do y'all think, like, at what point did this PlayStation and Xbox rivalry start?
I'm gonna say a little bit over the Dreamcast, and just seems like Dreamcast is kind of like disappeared.
I think
it's part of. Is it bad check?
Yeah, it's better than normal now.
I just think like it really started around the time when Dreamcast kind of like deleted itself. It's like nobody, the Dreamcast, like it went obsolete quick. Then it came to a time it was just PlayStation 2 and Xbox. So I think that rivalry started around that time.
It's always been Nintendo. But it used to be Sega versus Nintendo. The Nintendo, PlayStation, Sega, and then Sega lost out, and it was just PlayStation, Nintendo, and that's when Xbox came around PS2 time.
Man, I remember it was a huge wave, boy. People
but they didn't. That big ass thing. But the thing is, it really took off when that 360 came out. I'm gonna tell you why though, because the 360 came out like a year before the PS3, so it had like a jump start. So most people got that because they saw that Madden. They're like, "Yo, them graphics that's a little real." Blah, blah, blah. So everybody went and got Xbox that year. So everybody had 360 before the PS3 even came out. Then the PS3 came out, it was like $500. They were like, we good. 360, all right. So they had a little ground. And what messed up 360 was that 3-ring of death thing. That started messing them up. And people got tired of doing that. So they're like, man, we get PS3. Fuck. And then on top of that, right around that time that started happening, that's when PlayStation dropped, like Uncharted, The Last of Us, all them games you know of now, they dropped all that in that like 1 year. And everybody just went crazy. And then PS3 actually came back and started selling more than 360. And then they came out Xbox One and the PS4 at the same time, but the PS4 was $100 cheaper. And that was a wrap.
And I'm sorry to cut you off, but I like to tell a lot of Xbox users this. Man, I was a former Xbox user, man. I had an Xbox 360 and I had an Xbox One, man. And my brother had PlayStation 4. I think that's when Xbox One came out. And it was like I was cool with Tomb Raider for a while. And I was cool with Madden. But it became a point I was like, man, I want to play that game. I want to play Last of Us. Man, I want to play that. And I didn't have anything. But but those pop the bubble ass games, like
man. That God of War dropped and that Horizon dropped.
I was like, yo, I can't do this, man. It's not that I just think PlayStation better because of a trend. I'm telling y'all now, Green Man, I think it's better because it's better. in my opinion.
Especially right now.
It sounded like goddamn. It sounded like PlayStation was kind of like the underdog for a lot of years. And
Yeah,
they
it
just,
came out of
work on
nowhere,
improving.
man.
Because I remember
but look
Xbox
though,
now, that big X. Yeah.
Yeah, but crazy part is like you can come out of nowhere and take it over. Shit, PlayStation came out of nowhere, and then they say taking over gaming now. Nintendo been here. They beat out Sega, bro. Nintendo actually turned PlayStation down, and then Sony was like, "Well, we'll make our own system." Then that's when the PlayStation came. It was supposed to be Nintendo PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
They turned the concept down, and Sony was like, "All right, well, we'll take it." And it's been a wrap since.
The Xbox had so much to offer. Because I remember you could actually download. You could not download, but you could copy your music. Like you could play. Like that was one of the first consoles that was actually had more like stuff to that console to make you say, "Ooh, I like this."
And
Yeah, the
Xbox, I
Xbox
think,
Live was the better thing too. Like you play online with your friends
For
and talk to
real.
them and stuff. That was the first one to do that.
and
Where it
I
was
think that was
good.
the first game console where you could install the game to the hard drive. I think Xbox was the first one to do that.
Yeah, it was like Xbox had a lot
I
of
think
things
so.
like you can do as a console. Like they was
Damn.
above the requirements for a game system. Like they set their standard, and it's like people say, you up by 30. That's when they ain't worrying about possessions. You ain't worrying about the game. You think the game won, and now motherfuckers came back.
That's sad, man. It's like they were the most innovative. Somebody must have resigned. Somebody important resigned from Microsoft and caused
It
this
had to be,
downfall, bro.
and they
Because
got
it
that
just don't
owner. They
make
don't
sense,
have like
man.
a my bad.
No. You good, brother.
They had a lot of, you know what I'm saying, and you gotta realize too, like Xbox had a lot of different CEOs throughout their years too. Like it have been just one CEO.
Yeah,
That's
with
why I
Roger
think a lot.
Moore, Dan Matrick, and now
Yeah,
it's Phil Spencer.
So what about
But
yeah.
I mean,
that black lady?
PlayStation has too though. PlayStation has too though. That's just what. That's
Yeah, that
just that happens. But the whole idea of what Xbox supposed to be doing, I mean, that come from up top. Like the
yeah.
CEOs and stuff, like they took a bad direction, and I think they know it, but ain't nothing they can do about it now. It's right.
Mm-hmm.
They made a bad move. That Game Pass crap.
Yeah,
Cause they should have did like PlayStation did. PlayStation had Game Pass first, technically, because PlayStation Plus been around. And what they do
mm-hmm.
is they'll release their game to where you have to buy it full price, play it or whatever, and then after it stops selling, they put it on PlayStation Plus to make you want to get that if you never bought the game. But Xbox was like, yeah, put that shit on there now. As soon as it come out. So it's like, yeah, I'm not going to the store and pay no $70, $60, but I can play it for free. Well, for $1 or for $15 a month. Like, I'm just not doing that.
So
That's
we got
crazy.
PlayStation. So we got PlayStation winning the race right now, right?
The race is over, but PlayStation just won. It's
Yeah.
over.
The
What
race.
what would it take? What would it take Xbox for Xbox?
Xbox is down 60
Mm-hmm.
million consoles to PlayStation.
I'm saying, what do you think it'll take a innovative feature, kind of like the Dual Sense, like something unheard of to bring them back to the light?
Only thing I can
That's
think
a hard
of
one.
is they got to make some games where it's like, Dad, I got to play that. So I want to go buy an Xbox. But look though, but you got to be like $100 cheaper than PlayStation. Because if you're
See,
cheaper and you got games, it's like way better. If you got to take that hit, you got to take the hit on the chin. You trying to get back in the game. You got to take the hit on the chin to make it cheaper, and then make some games where like, yo, I got to play that. Then yeah, I think they could come back to where they be relevant. But right now, it's just a wrap. I don't see them coming out no games like that. I seen what they gonna come out with, and it ain't nothing crazy.
That's that's a hard statement though. That's a hard like.
They
I don't know
said
what can they
Starfield
do.
gonna be the game of the generation. You see how that shit look? You seen
but
Starfield, bro?
they gotta sell it, bro. That's
No,
their
but
biggest
game of the generation, bro. Yeah, bro. Game of the
but that,
generation.
but that's their biggest game though. They ain't talking about they couldn't have been talking about of all time like generation. They talking about
No, they talking about this generation, like the PS5, Xbox Series generation. This gonna be the best game.
I
Like, come
guess
on,
their
okay,
creators.
that shit won't better than Returnal.
I guess their creators
repetitive.
was like, yo. I guess their creator and their mindset was like, yo, this gonna be the game that changes everything. And people, when it comes to space, you gotta do a lot, man. You can't just be thinking that, oh, if I make a game where a motherfucker just land on the planet and discover it and walk around it, that should be enough. Like
no, to me, it's
with
just
loading
timing.
screen. With loading screen.
No. See,
and that
to
was
me,
the failure. And that was the failure of it. They said it was too much loading screens. It was too
it's
much
just
loading.
timing.
What
And
do you
that's
mean
one of the
timing?
things PlayStation.
I'm saying it's timing because this game should have came out like before, and it's just the way the world is right now. You don't really want to get on the game to just sit and explore all day, like because you got to handle your business. You ain't really got time to fully enjoy that game.
So you
So it's
saying
like
adventure?
it's just the timing all together for that game is just bad, man. It
That's
would have
not
been
true.
great.
That's not true.
It would have been great a few, like maybe 2 years
It
before.
no, it'd be great now. Okay. Imagine this. Imagine you got
If
a
it was
story like
out,
Mass
if
Effect.
picture it coming out exactly when PlayStation 5 and Xbox whatever series came out at that first day.
It still be trash. Come tell you why though. I'm gonna tell you why. If it came out during the 360 time, it'd be one of the best games ever. But them features stuff they got now, they outdated and played. If they came, let's say like Mass Effect came out of the game right now, you had that same kind of good story Mass Effect be making, and had the action Mass Effect had, and you can explore. People would love to do that because it'd be good. Starfield's just not good. You know what I'm saying? The characters look goofy. You go out to space every time you go a certain amount, it literally tells you went too far. You got to
This is
turn
why I
around,
can't. This is
go
why
back
I
to your
can't
ship.
agree with you. This is why I can't agree with you. It's
Go ahead.
because of how you feel about Skyrim. See, I played Skyrim. I was thinking that about Skyrim before I played Skyrim, and I actually started playing Skyrim, and the same developers. And it's like it's one of them games you just gotta play to say that. I can't just let you say that without
Jamar,
you
look,
playing because of how you feel about Skyrim.
I don't like Skyrim. I don't like Starfield, but I know Skyrim is better than Starfield.
How you know that?
Based on the people that play these games, they all say like these are real Bethesda fans. Like look, Fallout, all that stuff, and they like Starfield is boring. It's nothing like Skyrim. Skyrim, you can go around, you can explore, and you run into stuff, and you have a whole storyline to it and everything. Like it's just like you actually discover something. On Starfield, don't have that. You just walking around, it's just barren. There's nothing there. That's trash. It ain't better than Skyrim, bro. Based on what the people be saying and the comparisons that they give, it's not better than Skyrim.
Because listen to this, Bigger. I'm playing Skyrim, and it's like, all right, I join a faction or some shit. I join a faction. I'm going through the game, and I come across this secret quest that lead me to be a part of these dark, like silent assassins. Like you gotta come across them though. The only way to join. And I'm like, if Starfield got a bunch of stuff like that,
They don't.
then but that's what I'm saying. Space kind of hard to do that. Like
No, it's not. It's literally the same thing. Just because it's in space really doesn't matter. You're on a planet. You can make the planet anything you want. Like you can make it anything you want because you pretty much the only person there. You can make it you can make a planet look like Skyrim. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do anything you want, and they have it where it's nothing there, Jamar. And some planets are copy and paste. You see the same stuff on one planet, you see another. That's lame, bro.
Just for sales, I definitely would have made a planet that Skyrim was on
to discover it, right? You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, this the planet that's Skyrim. Like, oh, okay. Like, you know, but they don't do stuff like that.
And I think also too what PlayStation did, they eliminate the little problem. Like they got rid of that loading screen on PS5.
The sound. It's a
I
weird
know that
sound.
wasn't like something that was necessary. Of you said it's bad.
It's a
I know
weird
that was
sound.
like
Like somebody
one
got a
no.
fan on.
I know that wasn't necessary. Of I guess that wasn't a necessary like problem to eliminate. But when they eliminated that loading screen, that made it PlayStation rise up to like, oh, this that loading. Get rid of that loading screen was a good, like a good improvement. Even though doesn't pertain to gameplay, but you see how
Hey,
much it can involve with the player.
hey, mute up, Ricks, right quick. Press mute. Press mute too quick. It's two quays.
Yeah, it's too quick.
Two quays making that noise.
I was
Yeah.
muted the whole time.
No. Well, you
Oh,
just was on mute. It stopped.
Now I just unmuted when I started talking.
Mute right now. It's gone.
see, that's that noise. It's on two quays.
It's your
Like
mic.
somebody
Unplug
vacuum.
it. Plug it back up or something.
It's
Oh,
like
it's
somebody
probably the.
vacuum.
Oh, it's the laptop.
Come on now.
Oh yeah, you know when it start running. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I
Yeah,
got you.
Oh, it's a good laptop.
that thing
But I'm
loud.
glad, I'm glad PlayStation got rid of that loading screen though.
Well, look though,
That
Xbox
was
got rid
taking
of it
away
too.
from stuff.
As I'm saying, Xbox got rid of that load screen too, but it's
Mm-hmm.
on Starfield because let me tell you why. They
Yeah,
got to design. They
yeah.
got to
See,
design a game for Xbox Series S too, and that's like having a PS4. You know what I'm saying? So like every game they
mm,
come out with, they got to design it for two consoles instead of just one, like PlayStation. So PlayStation can maximize the game. Xbox got to kind of hold themselves back so the game can run on Xbox Series S.
but don't
That's
PlayStation
what's hurting them.
also have different release
Sometimes you gotta
dates
leave the
for their
broke boys
games?
behind.
Yep.
Don't
You said
PlayStation
that.
always have like PS4, like they have their release dates, and we have PS5 have their own release dates. They don't do it like that.
Well, no, not now because they have just PS5 only games. They don't make games for PS4 no more. PlayStation don't.
So
Some
that's one
companies
thing
still do.
PlayStation does. They get rid of the old. They actually get rid of the
Ye-
obsolete. Like,
Yeah, but Xbox Series S is new. It came out the same time Xbox Series X,
dang,
but it's just a
so
weaker
that's why.
console.
Well,
So it can be cheaper so people that can get
dang,
in because they so up on that Game Pass mess. And that's why like they mess
yeah,
their
that's
whole
what's
stuff up.
ruining them.
They, like Baldur's Gate 3 did not come out on
Yeah.
Xbox until the Game Awards, bro. That shit been out for PlayStation. Because they
So
couldn't
that's
find a way
ruining
to
them.
put it on the S and X on the S and the X at the same time.
So that's
So they had
ruining
to,
them
they had to
basically.
delay their release because that junk so trash. If they just would have came out with one system, they'd be on par with PlayStation.
Damn that shit.
That's
But
some good topic right there. We covered pretty much what we want to cover from that one. So, Laza, what's next on the docket?
next one for my Trump supporters, it didn't got involve Trump, but they always got to point the issue towards Trump.
Oh man, you narrative
Rudy
start.
Giullani was ordered to pay nearly $150 million in damages. We're not saying this man went around and fucked up some shit, but he just had spoken words for certain people, and some people came back with a certain lawsuit.
A defamation lawsuit.
A jury ordered Rudy Giuliani to pay nearly $150 to two Georgia election workers for the harm caused by
Defamation.
defamatory
Defamation.
statements. I would say defamatory he made
Mm.
about them following the 2020 election.
Yeah. So
The
basically,
judge,
what happened was
yeah,
Rudy accused Ruby Freeman and Shane Moss. He accused of stealing votes from Donald Trump in Georgia, and I guess that was a lie. That's basically what's going on. So he's been ordered to pay 148 million to the election workers that he defamed, because that's their career. And if he puts this kind of allegation on them, they're not able to do their job. So he gonna pay up big time. But what does that mean? What does that mean for Trump, though? I'm sorry, Bigger. But what did that mean for Trump? Did that mean Trump might lose his case?
No.
I'm gonna say like this. It's just the fact how he kept saying that he was getting cheated. So you went and accused people of cheating. Now they had a countersuit, shows that they wasn't cheating. They was going. They government. These are goddamn election officials too now. So it's like it's a big witch hunt now that you're losing because you're pointing, and the fingers getting pointed back, and now you're getting sued. So it's kind of looking bad on Trump part of, oh, I was rigged. This election was rigged, and you got lawsuits like this that's coming through, and they're winning. They're profiting off of your allegations.
And isn't Georgia the main state that Trump got the legal issues with?
Yes, Georgia was one of the states that it was mainly focusing on with that allegations.
So, Rich, why you feel like it won't affect Trump?
Because nothing affects Trump. He can go to jail. He can say, grab him by the pussy. He can say, get them Mexicans out of here. They rapists and killers, and nothing affects him. He's been impeached. I mean, nothing affects him. So I ain't worried about this. Nobody care about what Rudy Giullani got to do when it comes to Trump. They don't care. He'll be fine. Nothing affects Trump. He's literally up for charges of being a felon and still in the lead to be president. Like, nothing can affect him, bro. He might be in jail when they elect him, and he can pardon himself. Like, that's how crazy that is, bro. So yeah, I don't think it affects Trump whatsoever. And he excited the riots at January 6th, and that don't matter, bro.
Yeah.
That boy can't do no wrong. I mean, that's what he was on. I mean, being objective, he literally started that shit whenever he did his little speech right before the riot started.
Allegedly.
No, I mean that's what he said. I mean, you can see it. This is live. Like he was talking y'all go down there.
Was encouraging people to go to the White House.
Yeah, he didn't know. He told him to go to the Capitol building, and he didn't go, but he told him to go. And he said, "We'll take care of you. We ain't worried about nothing happening to this and that." He gave them like all the ammo they needed, and they went out there and got it. They went out there and went crazy. But I mean, nobody cares.
You can see the rise.
Yeah, nobody cares though, bro. Like it ain't stopping him.
Oh no, they cared about that. You got a group of people coming at you. Did you see that video? I mean, not video. Did you see around that time? That was like a breaking news of
people crazy.
Running through the White House, running through the government official offices. Like some of these, that could have been close to a terrorist attack. Like you can put it out there like that. It was damn so close.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Coy, what do you think about the situation?
My bad, I had to unmute my mic. Honestly, what I think, man, I support Trump. I think that financially the country was in a better predicament when Trump was in office. I felt safer. I didn't feel like Russia or China would come over here and do anything. But at the same time, I don't know everything that's going on in the world. It's a lot of stuff we don't know because our government withhold information from us taxpayers. But, for the most part, I support Trump.
For the most part. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I've been on record, and I ain't ashamed to say it. I ain't afraid to say it. But I see red like a motherfucker.
I mean,
I see red.
I support Trump, but it's just the way he's going forward with that, with all of this still trying to blame 2020. It's kind of hard for him to fight that case now, because it's like now it looks like you just sitting allegations. Like we need that trial for him to actually put that information out. We got information, motherfuckers got the information. We need that information in the trial to say, yeah, these motherfuckers rigged it. If he don't got it, bro, let's get to the next term.
I mean, it ain't gonna change nothing. I mean, shit, Biden turned about over anyway, so it ain't gonna really change nothing.
I mean,
And
it
it's like
couldn't
what he
change
getting
nothing,
charged for.
but yo,
I'll say what Trump being charged for. Don't nobody really care. Like he has some documents and stuff that could have been leaked, and like nobody cares about that. Like us as citizens don't care about that. It's just some little thing they just get like, just trying to make it to where they trying to pile on because they just don't like that man that bad. It's crazy, but like nobody
well,
cares about what he getting charged for.
I'm gonna say people does care about it because you gotta realize this electoral college thing has been here for years. So if you get somebody that made a claimed statement towards this been the format of voting for years. Even when slavery started, that's been the format of electing officials. So you got one man saying that y'all rigged it. I think that will affect through like the whole. You basically he coming against history of the United States.
I put it this way: let's say they come
Yeah,
back and say, "Yeah, it was rigged."
yeah.
People gonna go out and vote, and they gonna put Trump in there. Let's say they come back and say it wasn't rigged. They gonna be like, well, they lying, so they gonna go out and vote just to get Trump back in there. So either way, Trump getting back up
Hmm.
in that thing.
Yeah. I just
That's how I
think that
look at it.
finding out. I just think them finding out the election was rigged. It feel like it's gonna start a new format of voting.
If they found out
Like
the
the
election was
fact
rigged, they're
that
not gonna admit they found that out, bro. They're never gonna say that.
hold on, they're not gonna do that. But that's what I'm saying. They're gonna throw a new implement election electoral to you. So now it's gonna erase the fact that yeah, we rigged some government officials rigged shit, but now we got a new one to implement. That's what's gonna eliminate that. Now it might be a new way to vote. Oh, now you're gonna have to vote at home. You know what I'm saying? It's
Nah, they
gonna be
don't
a
want that.
weird. They really
Yeah,
don't want that.
yeah.
That could
Republic
be a slightly, you know
Trump
what I'm
will
saying? That
want
could
that.
be, yeah, that could be a slightly, you know what I'm saying, adjustment toward the voting thing, just to have us as people comfortable with that. Because if you find out it's manipulated, people not gonna be voting no more.
I mean,
People
people
gonna
gonna
be
believe
like,
that
yo, I don't
regardless,
really
bro.
think
Like
about it.
people think it's like that anyway. So I was like, it ain't gonna in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it gonna matter, bro. Because people already think it's rigged
You know,
anyway. And then most people, when they do vote, they really don't think they vote really count. But
and
how
that's what I'm
you really
saying. That's
don't
why it's
know.
gonna
You know
hurt
what I'm
us
saying? You really
voters.
don't know. You really don't know,
You
bro.
really
And
don't like nobody don't
like,
know.
nah,
That's
'cause you
really
could be
gonna
there.
hurt us
You could be there
mindset.
at the place counting the votes. You turn them in.
Yeah.
There's a whole another 50 other places that got to count the votes in your state. Like you can't. Like there's no way you can. Nobody can know
Mm.
who turned in what and this and that. Unless I mean they can lie. Like it doesn't matter. You seen that movie? What's it called? Black Sheep. Where they had all these dead people voting. That Chris
I
Farley
think I
movie.
heard of that.
Where they had all them dead
Shit.
people voting, and they found out like, yo, he got these people that's voting, they ain't even alive no more. Like, but nobody can track that stuff, so you can pretty
Mm.
much do whatever. That's why I was like, I don't think it matters, bro.
Oh
Trump, Trump gonna win regardless, so
I want to take a step back.
especially if you're gonna get Biden.
I want to take a step back. Jesus. Tukoi said that he feels like there's some hidden things with our government, and something I came across was from the source thedailymail.com is that in a wing in the CIA there's an office called the Office of Global Access, and it's been accused that the Office of Global Access, the OGA, had played a central role in collecting alien spacecraft since 2003. Sources tell Daily Mail.
That's 20
David
years ago.
Grush, David Grush, a former high-ranking intelligence official, is one of 3 military whistleblowers who testified under oath about UFOs. Grush claims he has evidence of secret programs involving technology far surpassing the U.S.'s capabilities.
Dang.
After you hear that, it's like I want to say I believe that that's true, but at the same time, man, it's just so hard to believe. It's just hard. It's just hard to really lock in on a definite yes or no. But I'm gonna ask y'all, like, do y'all believe that there's an actual office called the Office of Global Access in the CIA that has been doing covert operations in recovering crashed alien material?
Who got that first?
Yeah, I believe that that office and that project is real, but I'm a nosy motherfucker, so I want to know. I want to know what's going on, and I don't think it's fair that I'm helping pay these people's salaries, and I don't know the truth about what's going on in half the places in the world. That's my stance on it. I would like to know.
Okay, Riggs, what you got, man? I heard too quick. What you got?
All right. I believe it was a place like that. And then the reason that the fact that we know about it now, it ain't around no more. And let me say this though, the reason they don't, I feel like they don't come out and tell us like, yo, they got all these crabs and all this stuff, or it's way more better than our technology is because we can't do nothing about it. So all you literally gonna do is put fear into people, and they have no answers for it, and then you go to start a problem. So it's like, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And it's like, well, there ain't nothing we can do. So you pretty much gonna be like putting fear into everybody for no reason because you can't fix it. So just shut up. That's literally what they're doing. They're just like, look, don't say nothing about it because ain't nothing we can do about it. All we're gonna be doing is putting fear into people, and it's just only gonna cause problems. So just let them speculate is a lot safer than like, hey, man, look, there's aliens out there. They got technology that's way beyond ours, and they want to. They can wipe us off this planet. But we hoping and praying that we know we're trying to talk to them now, hoping to see what they say, la la la. And we will be sitting at home like, man, what in the world? What y'all gonna do? What are we gonna do? Where can we go? Can we go to the moon? Like nigga, like there's nothing. So that's why they don't tell you because it'll cause a panic for no fucking reason.
For
Like people need to let that go.
Sorry to cut you off. For argument's sake, though, I feel like there's only whistleblowers because they know something that should be told.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something. My theory on whistleblowers is they telling you stuff that's old. None of the stuff they tell you is new. They tell you old stuff, and it's like the reason they tell you old stuff is because they can't get in trouble for it. They're telling you stuff that's already been. It's like the whole program's like been over probably about 5 years, or been over a year ago. The program's over now. They probably got new programs, but they tell us about the old ones. I feel so they don't get in trouble.
So you think that,
and that way they look like they putting the word out. You know what I'm saying? So they look like the government's kind of like we're trying to tell y'all. And we got little people. I think the whistleblower be fake. I think they just people like they plan it because they telling us stuff that's like it ain't really telling us much, but it's confirming stuff, but it's old stuff. Every time they show us footage is from like 5 years ago, 6, 7 years ago. Show me some shit that happened last week, and I'll be like, oh, okay, they're not gonna do that.
So basically, what you're saying is, whatever information we receive today, we should think of it as an advancement stage currently. Like if they saying they got 9 UFOs currently, we should realize they got about 20.
Yeah. Prime example, you know how like we were speculating about Area 51 for all these years, and when they finally confirmed it, Area 51 ain't even carrying and holding that stuff no more. But they tell us about it. They confirmed it after they pretty much took all the good shit out. You know what I'm saying? They been like that's why Bob Lazar is the only one that broke that shit while it was current. Man, and he even said that the whole S4 thing, like he was on it, bro. He told everything, but nobody believed him because it was during that time. It was like they wanted you to make it look like he was crazy, and that's why they had all the little stings in his house. They found out about his little prostitution thing he had going on. They were trying to discredit him so bad, and it worked. It made him look crazy until now, but it's too late. All that stuff he talking about now, old news. Y'all go there everything when you want to. You ain't gonna find shit. We been moved that shit. Like we don't care. That's why I'm like everything we hear about old shit, bro. I promise you.
But I'm saying the whistleblowing is causing deeper investigations, and if they really look into that Schumer bill, you
I
know what
got
I'm
a
saying?
question. I got a question. So like
Um,
I get it. I understand majority of the people gonna have the mindset of being scared if they hear about some things like this being real. But me personally, I don't want to be walking around oblivious and not knowing. Like
bro,
that's goofy to
they,
me.
they tell you they exist. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Anything else
Bro,
will
That's
just
what I
put
was
fear
about
in
to
your
say.
heart, bro.
But this is my next point though. Yeah, we found out that it exists. UFOs exist. Shit that flies that we haven't read about in books yet exist. Uh, are they non-human intelligence or is this shit we made though?
Well, the guy said on the Congress, he said it was non-human that they found. So they confirmed it's non-human. So therefore, it's an extraterrestrial that we've recovered along with their ships, but it was old. It's nothing new. Like it's stuff that they
And
confirming
that
is
make
old
you
shit. So when they investigate, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna confirm that's true, but it's no longer a program anymore. They closed the site down or some bullshit like that. So it's like it's a cat and mouse game, bro. The real stuff we will never know while it's current because all it's gonna do is
so
just
why
cause
you think
fear.
so why you feel like that the stuff they keep held is justified? Because you pay tax, you get information on things that can kill you. You got information on things that's unharmful to you. So why information like that is being held?
Okay, we pay taxes for them to take care of us. So if they tell everybody that there are aliens that can destroy us, like, and there's nothing we can
Yeah.
do, it's gonna cause controversy and cause people to panic. And my tax dollars gonna go out the window because everybody gonna be losing their fucking mind. They taking care. It's like they're taking care of us without telling us stuff. And the reason they tell
Keeping
us
up a
about the food,
sanity.
and the reason they tell us about all that food and stuff is bad for you and all that, because you actually can do something about that. You can't do nothing about no aliens, bro.
Mm.
There's nothing you can do.
So
So they're not gonna
so
say nothing.
so there have been reports that the military has been in contact with these non-human intelligence. So you don't feel like that there's a protocol that needs to be followed in case we happen to stumble across a non-human intelligence. Like we don't have any protocols to do. Like we just gotta like hold the secret in and
And
feel
just die.
crazy. Like
Basically, they saying the people
they need
weak.
to give us something like, yo, if you ever happen, it might not ever happen, but if you ever happen to come across one of these situations, this is what you should do. We don't even got that, bro.
They said we weak. They basically saying we weak, and we're a part of the government that can be knocked the fuck off easily and not cared for, not compensated. Just like when your doctors say, "Oh, you won't have to cut your toe off to keep the blood cut." We that little toe in this government. So they feel like ain't no use to telling us the defense because
That's what I'm saying, bro.
we
Like
gonna be
we
that
we
part that get knocked
like
off.
we're that, no, actually we're the strongest part of the government because if we find out and it causes a riot and people are like just scared, it'll throw the whole government out of whack. People will start going to work. People will start turning into stores, trying to get a bunch of water and bread and all that bullshit. Like people will lose their mind. But look how they did with COVID. Bro, they went and took all the toilet paper. Like goofy stuff. You see, when they shut down the world, people went crazy with that. So now you want to tell them that aliens can take us out? You must be crazy. Like it's just, bro.
Not saying
Like
Yeah,
that
that'd be
aliens
crazy.
can take us out. I'm
yeah,
just
like
saying give us.
who said that's what they're trying to do? I feel like that
It's not that they're
aliens
trying to,
have
it's the fact
some.
that they're
God
capable.
damn,
It's we're in trouble.
I feel
We're in
like
trouble.
aliens have some things that we don't have, and I feel like we got some things that they don't have.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
I
I
feel
That's
like
feel.
what
we
it's
the
like.
ones that's actually uncivilized. I think we've been doing these aliens wrong from a long damn time. So that's why they don't want to say, oh, we've been in contact because we the ones that's killing these aliens because they the ones that's non-hostile coming down here. But we the ones who's got them knocking them off. You gotta realize the US had a lot, like got history of covering up stuff. and making making the government look like, oh yeah, I did it for y'all. I did it for y'all.
They're doing it for them.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
They're doing it for warfare.
I'm about to say, we had
Exactly.
stuff that can take out the aliens. They would tell us more stuff about the
Yo,
aliens.
They said they do electronic pulse shit. Like,
Jamar, I mean, JB. Let's say they said that, right?
they said
Okay,
that.
you got a being that's coming from another galaxy, bro. Like they just
yeah.
intelligent, so where their systems can go across galaxies. You don't think they can handle electromagnetic pulse?
Bro, that's what they say caused
Like
a
they go
lot
through
of
the Earth, they go
that's
through the
what they
Earth's
say.
atmosphere.
Yeah, that's what they do, but they say that's what caused them to crash.
Yeah, they
That's the
probably
only
can.
way that's the only way they can take them down is through this electric pulse beam. I'm just telling you, bro.
I'm saying that might
I'm
be.
just
You
saying,
know what? That might be
yeah,
true for some of them though, but probably not
yeah,
all of them.
Not all of them, but I know the documents that I read on MUFON. Shout out to
yeah,
MUFON.
Yeah, they probably are. That's what I'm saying. They probably are things. They probably can shoot down some type of craft. Like I guess
yeah.
the cheaper versions of the ships. But then when the rich aliens come down, it's over. Like
Yeah.
they want to, it's a wrap. But
I'm just
they're
saying,
not gonna
like,
tell us that, bro. I
I'm
don't
just
want them to
saying
tell
the
me that.
nature of I'm just saying the nature of withholding information from somebody who you care about. Let's say we put this instance in someone who we love, as in like a spouse. Your spouse is doing a whole hell is withholding information to you. You got to ask her, oh, I went to the store. Next minute you find out she done been downtown, uptown, everywhere. And it ain't nobody else that's telling you. It's somebody else who's telling you that care about you too. That damn, Rich Smith girl's got that's Rich Smith's girl. What she doing downtown? You got
But
knowledge of, oh, she just went to the store.
is she down there to do
How would you
something about
feel
my
if she told you like, yo,
yeah,
you
if
know
she
what I'm
down there
saying?
doing something on my behalf, I mean, that's kind of like what the government's doing. They're trying to protect your national security by not telling the people that's gonna lose their minds about the real stuff. If my girl went to the
But
store,
if
said
they're
she went to the
doing
store,
something,
but went somewhere else to take care
yeah.
of some business for me to make sure I'm safe, then I mean, hey, you lied, but hey, I can see why.
So
So
it wouldn't be no problem telling us if they doing it on our behalf, because our behalf want to know the information.
them telling us that I'm not gonna tell y'all what the aliens really like for our national security because it will just make y'all lose your mind is scary. So yeah, they're not gonna say that, bro. Even if that's what they're doing,
Yeah,
because them
but
saying
I mean,
admitting
I
that is
still
scary
don't.
in itself.
So
I
you
just
assuming it's a dangerous situation.
It got to
yeah, it's
be.
hostage
Why else would
situation.
they not
It
tell
gotta
you?
be.
Like think about it. If it wasn't that, why else would they not tell you? Like in your opinion, why do you think they wouldn't tell you if it wasn't
It's
for that?
kind of like if I was from a world and I use nuclear energy for fucking just for example a light bulb. The light bulb to me is not meant to cause danger, but y'all know y'all could use it and make a bomb. So it's like I think it's all about their technology and what it can do for us. I don't really think that there's an alien mission to wipe out Earth or dominate Earth one day. I just don't see that.
Yeah,
No, I'm not saying that
I just
either.
don't.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying if they're capable of it, the threats of it is scary enough. But I'm not saying they are doing it. I feel like if they wanted to for real, they really would. Cause they
Yeah.
just look to come across where they coming from and travel what they go through to get here. It's like yo, they got to have the technology to take us out if they wanted to. But that's why like, I don't think
true.
that's the case. But the fact that they can, that's just information that they're not gonna release. Like they're not gonna give us the full capabilities what the aliens can do
I
because it will
think I
scare
think the
people.
U.S. is guilty. I think the U.S. is
Look,
guilty of doing
we build
wrongdoing.
weapons. We build weapons off of a rumor that Russia got something or Afghanistan got weapons of mass destruction. Like we'll go to war off a rumor. So imagine what we would do if we knew aliens got this, and that, and they could possibly take us out. Like it would be crazy.
But you get news every day of terrorism going on around the U.S. and telling you that's threatening. What
You can do
about
something about that. You can't do nothing about no
terrorism?
alien, bro.
How you can't do nothing about it? If you got well, we did something about it. We made
I,
TSA. We make sure this land is protected. Why not make that information available to us with the aliens?
because there's some stuff that aliens probably can do that we can't even comprehend. You know what I'm saying? Like we're talking about people that come that can travel galactically. Like we don't have technology that can handle stuff like that.
So basically
Let's
saying the
say
US is
that
scared. You
electromagnetic
basically saying
pulse
the
ain't
US
don't
is
work for that
nervous.
ship. That ship can take us out by itself. Like
So
it can go
basically we
so
ain't number one.
fast. I mean, no, I
So
mean
basically we ain't number one ranked.
on this planet we are, but in this universe, hell no. Like
So I
no,
think so. You basically saying that U.S. got
we
some
go.
pride of feeling like, oh, I could protect my people. Now aliens is supposedly come down here and they looking like, damn, we
No,
can't protect our
they
people.
been coming down here.
Yeah, like they not
Like
worried. Like they not
This
worried
ain't
about that.
this ain't
They
even
saying to
new.
us,
Like this
yeah,
is
it's
what I
nothing
want
new.
people to realize. Like they telling us about aliens don't mean that aliens just now starting to come. They been getting sightings. They been doing their thing, whatever they doing. But it's just killing me. Like why are they slightly releasing anything right now? It's like they trying to prepare us for something slowly.
they scared. They nervous. They nervous right now.
It's like
And
you
you know what's crazy?
slowly. It's like you reaching that point where it's like, oh, Jake Paul knocked out the dude last night. Oh, I know. Like it's like they're trying to get people to, oh, we already knew that. Like it's like they're trying to get it to that point. Like, but they gotta release something though. They're trying to get you warmed up to the fact that it's real. But we do got something we trying to get to tell y'all. But we ain't sure like y'all ready enough type shit. So
Man,
it's
they
like
grimy, bro. They
I'm gonna
grimy,
tell
bro.
you what,
They
bro.
doing
You
these
know what I think
aliens
it
wrong,
is,
bro.
man. You know
That's
what I
what it
think it
is.
is. I think they telling us a little bit of stuff so that one day somebody can leak out that hey, the aliens are gonna attack us this time. This how they gonna do it. And then some people gonna believe it, some people not. And people that do, but and then the government gonna be like, they're gonna be building stuff, having stuff, preparing stuff under our nose, to where it's like we're not really looking at it because it's like, they always been doing this, they always preparing for stuff, never. They might go on
Yeah.
a space, they doing the space force and all that. It's like they're preparing for when something do happen, and then they throw a bunch of information out to keep us guessing. So whenever something leak out that's real, we don't know we don't know if
I'm
it's
glad we
real or
got
not.
whistleblowers. I'm
You
glad we
know what I'm
got
saying? But
whistleblowers to take
But
integrity and
whistleblowers not
them.
always. Hey, whistleblowers aren't always 100%. They could be just
They
doing
got
shit
to
for
be
clout.
100 if they
Just,
putting their name and career on the line for us to be able to have
bro,
information.
they've been whistleblowers for years, and
Yes, they've been whistleblowers
it
for years.
it don't
Now it's
solidify
time to
nothing. You know
tell.
what I'm saying? It
Now,
don't
now
solidify
it's time
nothing.
to tell.
It don't
yeah,
solidify
I'm
nothing.
saying get them. I get them. I just say I get them. I get them respect because at the same time they went. You like when you got them in them government official jobs, you don't just you got some disclosure to sign and you got
You
something
know how
I
to
just
easy
say
it
to
want
is.
go
I
with.
just want to let the people know like they should really check out some videos about my man John Lear. He
Mm-hmm.
passed away, but he comes from the family that created the Learjet, and he claims that the military brought UFO materials to their company to try to figure out propulsion because they didn't know where else to go. The Learjet company, they make jets and propulsion, so they feel like so they have craft. And this guy is a part of the family that started. He came out and said they have craft. Hey man, it's it's
And
it's a,
look,
it's a known fact,
and
man.
and look, check this out though. Even when that somebody like that with that type of credibility come out and say something like that, you see how it don't really move the needle. You notice that
But he died already. Like he
it don't.
came out years and years ago
Bro,
though, and
that's like
they
Neil
showing.
Armstrong. That's like Neil Armstrong coming out saying, "Yeah, man, I know there's aliens for a fact." Yeah, I mean, you be like, "Wow, Neil Armstrong said that," but it ain't gonna move the needle. You see what I'm saying? Well, why you
And
think
I
that
think that's
is,
the reason. And I think that's the reason too why they don't want to give out information because it's gonna spill out a lot of
They
other
can't
things
finish
than
damn
aliens.
talking.
I still don't think it's fair. I think If you want to know, then you should be able to know. I get it. Yes, some people can't handle it. Some people, I mean, a lot of people might be scared and act crazy. But if you would like to know, I think you should have the right to know.
Yeah, like if you want to go through the processes it takes to find out, you should be able to find out. Some people who ain't gonna believe, who ain't gonna care, who just don't give a damn, they should be fine to not know. But if it's people like me who want to know, I should be able to go through a process so I can find out.
All right, let me ask y'all this: why do y'all want to know so bad?
Yeah.
Like, what would you do with the information?
Bro, it's just like it's
for
when you have so many questions in life about a lot of different things that we were taught growing up, and then you find out something like this. I don't know, man. It just start a new page for you mentally or some shit. That's what it is for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do that sound like something they should risk national security for you to have your own peace of mind about your childhood? You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no real reason to tell y'all.
But that's just my reason.
Michelle, what's your reason?
Oh,
but that's just
that's
just 4 reasons. Even if we all give a reason, that's just 4. That don't mean that's
but give me.
Reason.
I'm saying, give me your best reasons, like what you think, like just your theory of reason.
I don't know what the best reason is.
My best reason.
I don't know what the best reason is gonna be for you.
My best reason.
No. What's the best?
Like you telling me you want to hear the reason that's gonna convince you. I'm just telling you. The reason for me is the reason for me. We could go list 1,000 reasons that would make you be like, yeah, that do sound good to me, but that's to you.
I bet you can't. Like, I bet you can't list 3 reasons why, other than what you just said.
Yeah, to you, but
you.
I can list some reasons to random people that agree with those reasons. You not, because you got your own belief about how this shit work.
Let's say you are here talking for the people, and you are our only hope to get this information.
I'm not a speaker for the people though.
I'm asking you right now, just theoretically.
This is why I want to know. I don't know why other people want to know.
What would be the best reason to know?
That's what I'm saying. Really? I can say anything, and if it's not the best reason to you, you gonna shoot it down. Is what I'm saying.
I'm not. If it's good,
it's like that's what I'm saying. It gotta be good to you. Is what I'm saying. The reason has to be good to you.
Let's put it to a vote. Is
what I'm saying. So it don't matter what I say.
And let us vote. And let's see what this little population come up with.
And I also felt like I had an experience growing up, and I just want to know, is it true or not?
How's that gonna say the truth? They already told you that aliens are real.
No, I'm just saying it's the aliens haven't been completely confirmed to be real to me. They saying non-human intelligence, but non-human intelligence might not be what I think. It might mean something else. It might not mean what I think. Non-human intelligence could be a form of AI instead of an actual living species. So it's like that's not what I think. So that's what I'm saying. I had experience, and if I get certain information, I just be like, oh shit, that shit was real. Like that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, they can tell you aliens are real. We got real UFOs, and you still don't believe it. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem.
But
it's like nothing's good enough, bro. It's like no information they give is good enough, and then they give too much information to be too much. You see what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. You don't even believe that.
I do believe. No, I do believe in the shit. But I'm saying we just in a situation where it's too many people who don't believe that is influencing my belief. But I believe in that shit. But I also know that part of me is waiting on a certain confirmation from a certain people that's still hiding the shit. The people that's hiding it is who I'm waiting for a fucking confirmation from. But I believe it though.
And that too, you got whistleblowers that's coming out the woodwork saying that what the U.S. might not be powered by the U.S., but you got whistleblowers coming out the woodwork saying, no, I'm not going to be supporting that bullshit with them withholding information to the public. Because why? They got children.
That's why I
to protect.
Facts. That's
they
why
got
I said
wives
earlier.
Their own protect.
Facts.
Bro, you
That's why I
got
said
former
earlier.
president saying that there was aliens. Like, what we doing?
But that's why I said earlier, whistleblowers that's in those got those certain security clearances, they might have came across something that they feel like, oh shit, people do need to know about this.
Like I should
They
tell
might
my
not,
wife about it.
they might not want to tell, they might not want to tell everything, but they might want to tell you this one thing that they feel like everybody need to know. But if they tell you this one thing, it's gonna confirm a lot of other things, and if it confirms a lot of other things, then they'll be going against lose their security clearances.
Like it's a personal vendetta why they doing it now, but it's a good one though. Like I'm protecting the people how we supposed to be protected. Not no, I'm gonna give them a little bit of information, and when these motherfuckers actually become threatening, we ain't gonna have no mind to how to defend.
Like
We're
for
gonna be shooting at motherfuckers
can't.
like
Right,
for
y'all
instance,
saying to y'all.
way to defend
Y'all look at this whole. Y'all,
There is
maybe
a
y'all
way.
misunderstanding me, bro. Y'all misunderstanding. If there's nothing you can do, no matter what they tell you, you can't prep yourself with. There's nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying?
There is something. There is something. It's just the United States haven't found it out, and they want to be the first ones to find it out. That's the only reason why they
may be the case.
Hey, Rick.
No,
hey,
but
Rick.
yeah, go ahead, Tukoy.
Hey, Rick, that's like saying I shouldn't know if God is real or not, but we talk about it every day, every Sunday, and all of that. Like that's the same thing you're saying. I shouldn't know if God is real or not.
We got evidence of God around us, though. Yeah, it should be some type of proof.
I put it this way: you can't. No. Hold on. Too close talking to me. Hold on. You can't prove or disprove that God is real. So therefore, there's nothing you can have that speculation the day you die, and you will, because they can't prove it's fact, and you can't disprove that it's fact. So it's just a toss up. But this alien shit is real, but their capabilities is a toss up because national security. That's just fact.
So, based on what you just said, that means that I shouldn't know if aliens is real or not.
I believe we should. I believe we should know. They already confirmed that the shit's real.
Matter of fact, I give you some reasons. I give you some reasons, Joanne, because I watch a lot of this shit.
Who is Joanne?
Yeah, who that?
Yeah. All right, so look, this is the reason right here. David Grush felt like that the world could have better energy and like from this technology, like this technology can help Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And by him, he wants it where the scientists can study it all together. You know what I'm saying? Like give the scientists some of the information so they can figure out these things to help Earth. Not just to know about aliens, but so they can study this technology and learn more about it, learn more what we can do about it. But by them hiding it and just using it, thinking of it as a weapon instead of growth in the world is a problem, bro.
So basically saying that it's some information out there that the wrong people was holding. We don't have the right people getting that information. Yeah, us normal people shouldn't be the ones
compartmentalized.
Bro,
under that. I understand that.
What's his name? Gresham, you say?
David Grush.
David Grush don't have full access to nothing. He has a small little sector that he has clearance with. So that might be somebody else might have clearance that they are doing that stuff with scientists that he just don't know about. You see what I'm saying? So it's like based on what he knows, yeah, probably. But there might be somebody that's higher clearance than him, like, yeah, we are doing that, so he need to shut the fuck up. And we ain't found nothing yet. And then when we do, we'll put it out. If not, we're still working on it. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll never know. That's why we got the shit we got now. Like this is top secret stuff they've been working on that they give to us now. Internet, microchips, stuff like that. Like they've been working on this stuff under our nose, and then they give it to us when they find out it's safe, and they can sell it. That's just the way it works.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he learned something that showed him, oh, we need to learn this shit faster.
They probably found the cure for cancer. Yeah, they probably got the cure for cancer, but they're not gonna release it.
So can we agree that they're withholding information to control?
I can agree they could be withholding information for sure. That's definitely. I
Control,
mean, it's
right?
definitely. It could be. Yeah, I'm not saying they not, but we'll never know until it's like old news.
Oh, we
That's what I
we
keep
know they
telling y'all,
control.
bro. That's what
We
I'm
know they
saying. And
control.
we'll find out. We'll find out when it's old news.
We
It might
know
be
it's
too late by
control.
then.
It's a controlling technique. It's a controlling technique.
Yeah, like hey, like everything else. You know what I mean?
It just,
As y'all can see, world, half these niggas don't want the answer.
I want
But
the
we
answer,
gonna
need
keep
but
the
pushing
answer,
this
bro.
I'm keeping it
technique
100.
out.
No, time out.
Yeah.
Everybody wants the answer, but everybody, I'm just keeping it a book. Like why we're not getting it. I want the answers. I hope they change their
You
ways,
can't
but I know
handle
they're
the
not.
truth.
Exactly. Basically, everybody can't handle the truth, bro. So it messes up for the few people that can. It messes up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like we're never gonna know because
But they
everybody
don't
can't
have
handle the
any
truth.
evidence that nobody can handle the truth. They just
Yeah, they
assume
do.
nobody can handle it.
Yeah, they do. COVID. People couldn't handle it. Man, we're locked in our homes and they're going crazy, like corny stuff. And that time
Cause
they
they
had
said
that.
that they
Hold
said
on,
that
bro.
that would kill us though. They didn't. This don't got
Exactly.
nothing to do with
That
that.
that was the
Check this
news
out.
telling us that shit was fake.
And what did people go do? Go get that stupid shot. Just
But
don't. They made that shot in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and they went and got it. Like y'all, the masks. But look though, and then
Yeah.
they had that broadcast on the radio back in the '60s. That test y'all people would handle alien information. They
Yeah.
went crazy. You see what I'm saying? Like, there are examples where they tried to see how it will go, and we always fuck it up as a
how that
collective.
broadcast? Do you
Can
remember
you
how that
say
broadcast went?
No,
can
it
you
was
say
before.
that
No, it was before we were
information?
born. It was before we were born.
But can you say information that's withheld and they give it to the general public? We listen. That's why you should be. That's why they should be more
Bro,
sensitive
y'all
to
don't
the
y'all
information
don't
they
even
give
trust the
to us.
news. Who gonna give it to us that you'll trust? I'll wait.
No, we
Fox
trust the
News,
news. We
CNN,
trust the news.
MSNBC.
I
Yeah,
don't trust
people,
nobody.
exactly. So it's
I
like,
trust
For
news.
major, I'm gonna
No, shout
say
out. I trust the News Nation.
I trust
we
Bob
trust the
Lazar.
news.
bro, the majority of
But like
people
I
don't
said,
trust the news no more because it's fake news.
it is gonna counter how to deliver the information. I think
I
that's why
trust
it's a
Bob
hold.
Lazar.
I think it's a hold on that because it's hard to give out news like that. How you gonna get
Nobody
that news out
believed Bob
on a
Lazar
panel,
till it was old news.
on a
They can't prove
movie?
him wrong
Like,
though.
I think
He
that's
was
what
right,
it
but
is. They
old
don't know how
news.
to deliver the information. That's got to be what it is.
We should have
They
believed
ain't
when
got
he
no
said it.
real.
We didn't do that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's my answer. Like I trust people that has like, clearance and experience like Bob Lazar, people who's actually in it.
But Quay, at the time Bob Lazar came out with it, nobody believed him.
No, I get what you're saying. That was my answer. Like when you said
And there's
like who
still
we
debunkers
trust,
out
I'm
there.
saying I would trust somebody like that that's like got hands-on experience with that.
It's still
But
debunkers
but
out
but
there,
what's
regardless.
stopping
With all
him?
this info
What's
talk,
stopping that person from lying?
That's a
Or
good question.
CIA plant.
That's a
You
good
know what I'm
question.
saying?
and I
It's
That
like
think
has
we'll
that
never
happened.
that's one of
know.
my theories too. One of my
That
theories
has
is
happened.
all these agencies got their own secret alien operation, and this one operation got told on because it might be a tactic from another operation. You gotta realize the FBI, CIA, and these other agencies, they don't really fuck with each other, and they all in one government branch. Like, I think that one particular operation blew up because it was another branch trying to tell on these niggas on
Like
some
for
shit like, oh
example,
yeah, they withholding information.
Men in Black was probably a real thing. And by the time we found
Yeah.
out about it for real, it wasn't no more. But at one point it probably was a real thing.
Hey,
I
based
heard
out
Twitter.
last
I
night,
heard
Leave the World
testimony.
Behind might be a real thing too.
Yeah, I hate
I
the fact that
mean,
the United States got
yeah.
that type
Cause
of
you real
nature
talk.
of
If you cut the
you
internet
don't
off,
know.
It's over.
it's a wrap.
It's
And you
over
you
for
cut the
everybody.
GPS internet off, bro. There's no way for us to
That's
get no, and they hack our satellite. It's over. Like we literally just would be like, we have no information, no way to communicate with people, and we don't know what's going on, but stuff blowing up. We're like, what the
And
hell?
that you think that's the reason why they
that's
withholding information?
that's
Is
when
the
people
reason
gonna
why
go
that we're
crazy.
so crippled
But
with
we ain't got no
technology
internet.
that we're not strong enough because we're crippled with technology. Like,
Yeah, cause think about it. What was stopping alien from shooting a satellite down? They already in space. What's gonna stop them from just shooting a satellite down and taking it over? Because they don't. As I'm saying, they're not hostile like that, but they could. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, any day if they want to take us all out, they know to shoot our satellites out, and it's a wrap. That EMP thing, we better find them. Cause we can't get behind no satellites. We can't see them no more. They can cloak themselves, bro. That's what we doing.
I think America's guilty on some
EMP. EMP. They probably told y'all that shit to make you feel better, but they ain't nothing that can stop them aliens, bro. They want to come here and do what they want to do.
I got
get out of here.
Hey, so look, let's just
I know they shoot them satellites now.
Let's just say hypothetically, let's just say aliens are real. They exist. Now, under that perspective, why haven't they taken out humans?
The same reason we ain't taking out ants. Like, it don't matter. We're no threat. Like, they're no threat. So we're no threat to them. Like, if we were threatening they world, then probably, but we're no threat to them. They know we can't leave here.
It's a lot of reports. It's a lot of reports that nuclear weapons got them shook.
Do you think we could be a threat because we are damaging the earth and its natural resources? Because all elements of life use the earth and its resources.
Sure. Everything that's on Earth came from space. So if it came from space, that means there are other places that got the same resources we have.
Then
we don't have nothing left. Like, that's just something that people made up. Like,
we know United States is grimy. We know United States is grimy, bro. We know that shit, but we know United States would take shit from people.
Why would they be coming here
if
they can get the same resources from other places? Why show up here?
We don't know why they here anyway. Like, they could be doing something totally different. We don't know. Like, they might be testing their ship just to go do something else. Like, we don't know. They didn't take.
Bro.
When have you ever seen an alien ship take a resource?
I haven't seen it.
I saw
No, I did see a video.
I would like to know.
A UFO. I can't say UFO. It wasn't identified. A UFO flew close to the sun and soaked up some of its solar energy and then shot off. I did see a video of that.
I'm talking about from Earth. Like, what resource they take from Earth? I mean, I'm sure they take resources, but from where they got to come to Earth get the resource.
I mean, there's nothing. Alien,
there's nothing that makes us unique. What, our ocean? There's nothing unique about Earth that's not in space. And they can travel throughout the whole galaxy. Like, what are you guys talking about? What are we doing?
That's just like on like that one on Peacemaker. It was aliens down here that was like
aliens?
What you say?
Based on like how we be trying to innovate technologies to always move further and further in the future type talk. Yeah. Do you think we could be a creation from aliens?
I don't know.
Because over evolution, like, we kind of headed towards that direct. We kind of headed towards that direction.
But I do think
that us would be.
But I do think like us reversing this technology is becoming a beacon for these aliens. It's like, oh, it's a signal out here, way out here, y'all. We should stop here. I mean, come on, bro. You don't know what these alien vehicles do.
Listen, the strongest thing we have here. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen, the strongest thing we have here on Earth is our nuclear technology, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all agree?
Nah.
Yeah.
What's the strongest thing we got here, Chef?
Well, it's not physically here, but the sun is the strongest thing in the universe.
On Earth. What's the strongest thing on Earth that we have? Our nuclear technology, right?
Yeah.
Disagree.
And just like you just said, the sun is way more powerful than any nuclear thing we have. So why would they come all the way here to get our nuclear stuff when they can just get it from the sun?
I mean,
they're not scared of our nuclear technology.
That's just like you going to a gas station across the town. It's gas stations near you, but you gonna go across the town if you heading that way.
Nah, see what you ain't remembering is I also saw this video where by us using our nuclear weapons, say the world just said fuck it, World War III, bang. They said if they destroy the earth in that way, it could cause an imbalance in the solar system, which could cause problems. And maybe that's another reason why nuclear weapons and our use of them could affect what they feel.
And they disabled the nuclear weapons at the military bases. That's
Because
documented.
because everything is
That's a
like
theory.
perfectly set. What's the theory?
That they disabled.
They disable nuclear
That's
weapons
not
and all
no
that stuff.
theory. That's
Bro,
an
that's never
actual
been
document.
confirmed.
That has
What
been
document?
confirmed.
Jamar. I mean JB.
They brought
JB.
that up. They brought that up in the U.S. Congress.
JB. And okay, the fact that they can do that, and you think they scared about nuclear technology and they can do that type of stuff? You see how you just said earlier, they kind of worried about our nuclear technology or our capabilities of nukes, but they can disarm them. So what are they afraid of? Why do you think they keep coming here?
I think that they are afraid of us messing up the earth with nuclear war because they have resources that they get from the earth. I don't know what the resources are, but just put two and two together.
Okay, I am. Listen, what I'm saying. Everything that's on Earth came from space. Do you agree?
That's a hard statement.
So that means now you got a spaceship that can go from galaxy to galaxy. Why would they have to come to Earth to get that resource? If all of it is in space. We come from stars. What are we talking?
According to Knapp, everybody know who Knapp is. George
Knapp. Yeah, George Knapp.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. According to Knapp, there was a time when the Russian military actually deployed fighter jets to fire on UFOs following the incident that nearly pushed the world into a globe-spanning nuclear war. How did UFOs clash with Russian fighter pilots take over the ICBM base? In the testimony, Knapp said that the Russians had carried out what may have been the largest ever UFO investigation in history, spanning a decade and the entire breadth of the Russian military echelon. He said he spoke with the Russian military colonel Boris Sokolov, who said that there had been no less than 45 different incidents where Russian fighter jets had clashed with UFOs, with Russian jets crashing in 3 of these incidents, resulting in the deaths of 2 pilots and clashes with UFOs. Listen, one incident that really raised alarm bells, though, was at a Russian ICBM base in Ukraine. According to Sokolov, the UFO somehow took control of the launch system. UFOs appeared over the base, performed astonishing maneuvers in front of stunned eyewitnesses, and then somehow took control of the launch system. The missiles were aimed at the U.S. and were suddenly fired up. Launch control codes were somehow entered, and the base was unable to stop what could have initiated World War III. Then, just as suddenly, the UFOs disappeared, and the launch control system shut down, bro.
So you got clear proof that these aliens does have technology to destroy it, and we got nothing to do about it. We can't do nothing.
Not a damn thing.
What I just read. They clearly said, "Yo, we could not do shit."
Nothing.
So what you just said about that document, so can we take that as confirmation that aliens are real? If that's documented that happened.
But it's not exactly saying what's manning the UFO. It might not be nothing manning the UFO. It could just be a huge device being controlled by a base somewhere else. It could be like a huge ass drone. Or it could be like, you never know what's the pilot. It might not be a pilot.
What year was this?
That was like last year, wasn't it?
No, I'm saying, like, when did that take place? Like, what year did all that stuff take place? Where it stopped World War III?
Recent.
They stopped World War III last year?
In the 1960s.
Okay, the 60s. Okay, look, there was on Earth, there was no technology to where you can control a drone at that time. So if it was something that was shooting the Russian stuff down, it had to be an alien. Because we didn't have no technology. There was no technology on Earth that could do that type of capability yet, other than walkie-talkie. So
it is getting scary.
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you can't tell everybody that shit. You can't confirm all this stuff. It's too much. too fast. And then when you tell them that we told y'all all this, but there's nothing we can do except pray to Jesus. And you know they're going to get scared then.
I'll be pissed.
You know they're going to get scared then. That's all you got is a prayer. And they know that shit don't work.
Yeah.
Like, they know.
I mean, that's the same, but if they threaten it, that's just the same as these terrorists. Like, they can tell us if they can they do crazy shit. Why can't
you can stop a terrorist, though. You can stop a terrorist, nigga. You can stop a terrorist. All you do is get information or get somebody to spy on them, and you get information to stop them.
Yeah, it's not just like that. It's not just like a terrorist situation.
It sure ain't. Because let's say we know that next week on Monday the aliens are gonna attack us. They know exactly where they're gonna attack us at. There's nothing we can do with that information. But we know a terrorist attack gonna happen Monday. We can probably stop it. But on an alien attack, that you ain't stopping it. You just know about it. Good for you.
So you
better get in your bunker and hope for the best.
So U.S. need to stop having this label of we got the #1 defense in the world.
No, they're talking about human versus human. They do. They never said against the galactic universe we're #1. They never said that, bro. Like that's never been a thing
on this earth.
Then why do we have a space force?
Because they probably trying to get up out of here because they know something about to go down.
Damn,
There's facts.
You got to really explain the point of a space force to me. Bro.
Look at Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. They all building stuff to go out of space. You don't think they know like that movie, the world end thing, like leave the world behind? They knew ahead of time that somebody go down, and the only thing you can do is leave Earth. And you gonna tell everybody this?
You basically say the U.S. is withholding information for their own.
The world is withholding information. It's not.
They're gonna be the first ones that
No. It's not just the U.S. because I watched David Gershon.
It's not the U.S. It's the world, bro.
He said, look, I'm not just here to just spill all the beans about this situation because I care about national security. And there's some things that I really shouldn't tell y'all. But if I tell y'all this, it's gonna help Russia be like, oh damn, we thought that they only had 9 craft. So it might speed up whatever they doing over there, or give them a clue of where we at with discovery. And
so
he just
okay.
So he like it's some stuff that he can tell you that won't affect national security that they still got classified. But he said if it's gonna affect it, he not gonna break it out because he is a patriot.
So basically, us in this lower branch of civilians, we get the scraps of all these information that's being traveled. Basically,
that's how you want to put it.
We got what's that movie? The Platform. We basically get the scraps of everything.
Yeah, by the time the information get to us, it's scraps.
That's
should have went to school. Should have went to school for something, for a politician or something. You want to get up in the day because it's a wrap.
I mean, you gotta give it to them aliens though. They know they've been studying us for a long time to know what military base is though. You gotta give it up.
Man, look,
they come straight for defense. Because if they was if they wasn't smart, if they wasn't that smart, they would have came for us first.
This is what I think.
They going straight to the defense.
This is what I think. I think there were some aliens that came here because their planet got destroyed or whatever, and they are some aliens that probably just live here, and they protect us from them nuclear bases and stuff. They don't want something to happen here because they live here. But there's also other aliens that come here from other places that have a home to go back to. So that'd be our only defense if there were alien invasion, are the ones that are here because they have to live here.
Because I heard that aliens met with U.S. officials and they got like an agreement to
exactly. I think some of them have. I think some of them have to live here, and I think that story that they had in the Bible about the aliens that fell and they in hell now, whatever. I think that was actually a story of the aliens that they just. It's kind of like what's that little game? You tell a little secret to my ear, and then they got to tell the whole classroom. That's how to get back to you. Something different. I think that story actually happened, and they turned into this angels and demons bullshit. But it actually was the aliens that they might have had a fight, they lost, and they literally have to live here because they have nowhere else to go. That will be our only defense against an alien invasion. Will be the aliens already here to protect where they gotta stay.
It would be crazy if aliens was Hebrews and the whole time they was moving all these clay bricks to make pyramids.
This
Nah,
a real question though.
Crazy.
This a real question though. So I feel like somebody in control over all this shit. Who you think is more in control? The ones that's here or the ones that's above that they from your story lost to?
They not.
You
They
said who
not.
I
They
think
not
more in
above.
control?
Yeah.
It's like a home field advantage. I feel like the ones that are here, they got an advantage of the ones that's visiting here. Because they've been here, like you're saying, researching stuff. They know all the resources here. They know where all the bases and stuff are. The other aliens that visiting don't know that stuff yet. And the ones that are probably getting shot down are the ones that are visiting that could possibly be hostile that the aliens here probably shoot down.
Mm-hmm.
Or help take down.
And the agreement with the U.S. that let them know where they at to go recover that.
Exactly. And then the reason why we don't, the reason why we don't have a craft or something to really explore the oceans is because I believe that's where they are.
Yeah,
I think they in the ocean. Because think about it, I don't think they can handle our atmosphere, but they can handle being in our oceans.
Yeah.
Because the pressure is different. And so that's why we're like you think about it, why haven't we invented something where we can scan all the oceans so we can know everything that's down? It wouldn't seem like it would be the hardest shit in the world, but we don't do it.
Got sonar.
Man, look, and who owns the sonar? The government. The government don't allow us to have that type of stuff in our boats and stuff because I think they're protecting the aliens that they have that agreement with. So they can be safe and don't be bothered with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and every time we get that, when they reveal that little footage of that aircraft, they show a little tic tac and all that, it all came out of the water.
All of this shit.
And that was the confirmed footage. That's what I'm saying. Them mugs live in the ocean, bro. And that's where they see it. And I think they protect us. And I think that's the ones that was helping us back in the day with all that stone stuff and all that stuff, building all that. Cause I think they tried to live on land and it wasn't working out. So they had to leave. Now they're in the ocean. Cause I think they probably died out because they probably couldn't handle the atmosphere. They probably tried to alter us.
Or they were the Mayans.
Or they tried to like mate with us, and that's all right. Like we're genetically different from the other Homo sapiens and stuff that was here. They probably tried to do something so they could live here better, and then they're just like, fuck it, go to the ocean. That's why we don't see them no more. That's why they don't talk to us no more. They done tried all that stuff, and it just didn't work. So now they know. That's my theory.
You gotta realize, what I get from right now, I think the U.S. is the more fucked up species. We the ones that been doing the shit to these species.
I don't know.
You gotta look at history of America. You gotta look at the history of America.
You gotta
we
think
came from a different home. No. You gotta think about social studies. We came to this land. We first came to this land. We gave people who lived here smallpox blankets and took over and made an economy. So you trying to tell me that was supposed to be the beginning of what U.S. is? You trying to tell me they're not going to do that to a species? They're not going to deceive another species, and these species not going to come and retaliate? I think it's something like that. I think we showed something from these aliens, and they want it back. And they giving us warnings like, yo, we can fuck some shit up. We just want something. We want that shit.
It's been too long for warnings.
Let me get this straight. So you saying...
Yeah, for us humans, we think that's too long.
No. The American government took something from the aliens that they want back, is what he's saying. Yes. And you don't think the aliens can get it back because... What?
They're not that type of species. They're not like us. They're not like us. We the ones that's more savage. We the ones that eat animals.
American.
But you don't even know what they
eat.
I'm just saying, bro.
Like, I mean, but we
so you trying to tell me? I'm just saying you trying to tell me that through American history they never sold you no savage type of instincts towards another group of people or humans? or aliens. They never showed you that in history. They never showed you no deceit actions.
I don't understand the question. Go
I'm saying
ahead,
they
Like,
JB.
America never influenced you to believe that as a U.S. citizen you're better than a lesser than country.
because
Well,
throughout the
y'all here.
history, they have done things to other humans that makes them look like, oh, we're justified. They shit wasn't justified to be putting those small pecks on another fucking race and giving and killing them and taking over their land.
Uh, all right, bigger. Check this out though. So you trying to say we don't see the aliens as superior?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I don't think the U.S. is. We shouldn't be putting that the U.S. as some pedestal of, oh, they're doing the right thing for us. No, bro, they got
It's
their
not.
own
That's not.
agenda.
America is not the only country that's doing this though. Like it's every country that's hiding stuff from their citizens. Every country
And that's
do
all
it.
I'm saying. And that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't want to put that narrative saying that, oh, United States is doing shit justified. United States has been doing shit that hasn't been justified. They have
Yeah,
been
you're right.
taking, they have been conquering other fucking people into
But
their agenda.
everybody's conquered other people. Like Egypt conquered other people.
But it
Africa's
ain't, it
conquered
ain't, it
other
ain't
people.
justified
No,
though.
it's not
It's
exclusive. You know what I'm
anyway.
saying?
It's
It's
not
not
justified
exclusive.
though.
But
It's
yeah,
nobody saying it is, but
everybody always try to make it like it's just U.S. specific.
it's
No,
not
but I'm
at
saying
all.
I ain't saying that we all not. I'm just saying the fact that don't try to put US on the pedestal. They doing this shit for us. No, they're doing that shit for themselves first. That's
That's what I'm
why they
saying.
got that's why they withholding information towards their own congressmen. It's congressmen out here that got question marks that supposed to be for us too now.
Believe it or
Okay.
not, though, bro, the U.S. part that you saying that's for themselves,
Yeah.
but themselves is us, bro.
Yeah, we are America. Like, like without us, there is no America. They can protect. If they don't protect us, there's nothing to protect. There's nothing. There's nothing to
That's
have
all I'm
dominion over
saying.
if
That's
we're
all
not
I'm
here.
saying.
I'm not
I don't
So
want to put that narrative of they're doing good things
this
and
guy.
right things. No, no, hell no. Don't try to put that narrative out there because America have always showed you they have done shit to
I'm
people.
indigenous, nigga.
Like, that's why I ain't stupid on that part. You're not about to tell me
Well,
you
I mean,
doing shit for me and I'm protecting you. Nah, hell no. I done seen
okay,
history of
they might
motherfuckers
be
done
okay.
did wrong
Listen.
shit to
I
people.
don't know about everything, but I was just saying like
Yeah,
it could be a possibility that they doing it
and I ain't
with the
going off
alien
for
thing.
my head. I'm going off for
It's
social studies.
what I'm
What taught me.
okay. With social studies, they ain't teach you nothing about no aliens. So what they're doing with the alien thing might be in good intentions. Everything else, I don't know. They might be terrible. Fuck all I know. But when it comes to alien shit, it might have good intentions. It's a possibility.
Yeah, because this kind of bigger than
Mm,
Yeah,
politics.
this is bigger than politics, bro. Like
mm.
nobody gives a fuck
This
who's gonna be
bigger
the
than
president
race.
if
This
them
bigger
niggas
than
want to attack
race.
us, bro.
Bigger
Like,
than
yeah,
poverty. Bigger than all that
let's.
Yeah, I mean,
Ronald
you can
Reagan
say
even
that to
said
an
it.
extent.
Ronald Reagan even said it. If they motherfuckers come here and they was against us, they're against a human race. We become a one race at that point because we trying to survive.
Yeah.
And
That's
All
all
that
I'm
race and
saying.
stuff is out the window, bro.
if
And
you
that's
believe in
coming out.
conspiracy theories, then that's how they could get this new world order shit popping. But
Yeah.
I don't want to get it. But it's been sometimes that I ain't seen nothing wrong with a new world order though. Yeah, it's been sometimes I felt like that.
I just don't believe they doing righteous shit. I
They
just
might not
believe
be
that
with
it comes
everything else,
down
but
to,
I think this
I
alien
believe
stuff they
these,
are,
yo, you think
and that's what we're talking about.
I don't believe it. America has showed me throughout history that they will do shit for their own purpose only. Not for you, not for me, for their own purpose.
Okay, so why they free
They
the
will fuck up
slaves?
some shit.
Why did they decide to
Because
free
we
the
had to
slaves?
fight. We had to actually get a president. If we didn't get the right president, we would have still been slaves. You notice that, right?
Okay, so the
It had to
president
be
is the
one
government now.
president.
Like,
It had to
oh,
be one president to free us.
It's a good question.
but that's the government you're talking about. So what do you so who's the day are you talking about? Because the president is the day I
The
thought you were
day that
talking
got
about.
us enslaved. The they the ones who put us on a boat and made us still slaves, knowing that it was already established businesses in the U.S. But they said these group of people got to be slaves. That's the
And
government I'm talking about.
who sold them the slaves?
Some was
Everybody who
sold,
live here.
some was sold, and some was stolen.
He just say
Everybody that live here.
What do you mean everybody
Everybody that
live
live here. But everybody that live here. But at the same time, there was written laws saying that motherfuckers shouldn't be slaves, and they were still slaves because of where you lived at. So therefore, dog, the U.S. never showed you that they're doing shit for you. They're doing shit for their own reasons.
Okay, so
that's what I'm saying. Don't
okay,
try
so
to put a
when
narrative out there like, oh, the United States doing this for their citizens. The United States doing that shit for their own fucking reasons. They're not doing that shit for no.
okay,
for you
okay,
and
so
me.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. When you say the United States,
They looking
you're
at
saying,
you,
who
Bro,
are
yeah,
you
you gotta
talking
stop.
about,
You
bro?
gotta stop separating the United States from us. We are
Like
the
we are the
United
United States, bro. Like what are you talking about?
and that's the whole point of why information is not given to us. If it's supposed to be us, if it's supposed to be all of us, why are we not getting that information?
That's what I'm talking about right there. Why they able to declassify shit if us is us?
It's a good question.
Because as a collective, we can't handle that. Some can. Jesus.
That's not justified.
Like
That's not a
that
good
is
answer to them.
justification.
That's not just saying that, oh, they can't handle it.
No, everybody can.
You telling
Some
hold on. You telling a
You
whole
can.
group of you telling a majority of group of dogs that they can't handle certain information that can possibly help them survive throughout this.
It won't just be
secret war. Through this secret war. You can say it's a secret war because you got species coming down here that's attacking our defense. So we're gonna call it a war. We might as well call it.
It won't just be adults, bro.
Yeah.
I know it's not gonna be just adults, but we're gonna be the ones that's controlling information of giving it to our children.
It's
so therefore, you gotta get adults first.
It's kind of like a kid, right? That's born and they parent is like the world's ultimate serial killer. It's like, do you tell them that or do you
protect them from
it?
That don't mean you don't care about them. You protect them from bad information.
But I'm just saying the type of environment we got in the U.S. of freedom of speech, that's what makes information hard to enclose. Because kids gonna go just like with music. Just like with music. You can't that shit say parent advisory because parents are in control of what the kids listen to. The kids gonna get around that regardless. The kids gonna listen to Joe Smurda saying I shot 30 people and smoked the blunt afterwards. Kids listen. Kids gonna listen regardless of how much sensory you put on shit. So you can't
I'm glad you said that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you said that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like they got parental advisory on stuff. Look at that as classification. Yeah. We're classified to listen to that. These kids can't handle that, and they'll take that shit as fact and actually go outside and do the shit. You see the difference? We in this situation, we are the kids, and the people that's in government that has classification, they are the parents. It's just the way it is. Everybody can't handle that information. And then what I was telling you earlier, just because you have the information don't mean you can do shit about it. So therefore, they're not gonna tell you stuff that you can't do nothing about. Let's say they're gonna get attacked. What you gonna do? Go dig a hole or some shit? Like what the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah, bro. Like we got a country full of a lot of patriots who believe we got the number one everything, the top military.
Let them believe it.
And once they see, they not gonna like the fact when people got going through problems, bro, like big problems in the country, they look for the country to answer for. They look for the solution from the government.
Exactly.
When the government tell them they don't got a solution, bro, it's just like
it gets crazy.
Niggas could feel hopeless, bro.
Okay. You don't want to be on that.
You don't want a hopeless country.
Oh,
yeah. And also too. By the way. Okay, we get information that these aliens been here for over years, probably over 100 years. They've been here. Y'all tell me that, okay, they would been destroyed us. They down here and they not destroying us. So what makes you think that these aliens are hostile? What makes you think that the information they're giving us?
No,
Like,
bro.
come on now.
It's been reports on incidents, and it's been some incidents of hostile aliens, bro. It's been some incidents of good aliens. It's been some incidents of hostile ones.
And
So
that's what brought me
why
to
are
my
we not
theory
giving that
that we have
information?
protector aliens
Why
here
are we not getting
that
that
live.
information? Why are we
Because
not
you
getting
can't
that
do nothing with
information?
the information, bigger. You can't do nothing with the information. That's why you
Yes, you
don't have
can.
it.
I can get information on how I eat. I can get information about COVID, about putting on the damn mask.
But the
It was
stuff you
information
bringing
given to
up
me.
don't correlate to alien life, bro. That's bigger than anything that you could possibly
No. I'm
understand,
classifying this information as like it was information given to me.
It don't
It
correlate to
doesn't.
aliens.
but it
There's
don't
no. That's really.
correlate. Like you earlier brought up terrorism
Yeah.
with an alien invasion. That's two different things. You can stop terrorists, but if you don't have the tech, like say, like when we got the stealth bomber that don't fucking pop up on the stealth jet that don't pop up on radar, it's like, bro, they can't nobody do nothing about it when we bring them bitches out, bro. Nobody can't
But
do
that's
nothing
what
about
goes
that.
to my point. Like, it's got to be something that the United States is hiding as well, because they've been here for years and haven't took over.
And some stuff they might have, they got to test, bro. And the way they test it might be unlawful, bro.
But also there's proof that, not proof, there's speculation that we're using that technology and reversing it. So tell me who's the culprit of stealing.
The white man.
Anything that came from outer space don't belong to nobody. That's another problem.
Can we live out of space? Hold on. Can we live out of space?
If your body can handle it, that's the problem with
we are living in outer space. We're on planet Earth living in outer space.
Technically.
No, we live on Earth. We don't live in outer space.
Yeah, you might believe in the flat Earth things. I don't know. But we are on the planet in outer space. We live here. It's like we went to Mars. We would live in outer space because we living on Mars, but we living on Earth, so we are out of space. Like we are in outer space.
Yeah. I think
we are out in outer space, bro.
I just think that like
we're part of that.
I don't want to throw that narrative thinking that the U.S. is doing stuff for protecting their people, because you look at all this history. They haven't been for the people. They haven't been for the people. Can you like?
Okay, I beg you, right? Like in certain situations, you are 100% correct. But I feel like when it comes to this alien shit, they are being straight up
protective. It's got to be protective.
It's got to be, because think about it. What else? Okay, think about it. Let's put it in perspective. How do they benefit from not telling us? How do they benefit? They can work on shit without people asking a bunch of questions. They can test stuff. People can lose their life. They can blame it on other stuff. But as soon as they tell us what they're doing, they're on a different microscope now. And now our stuff's we get too much pushback. Like,
but I'm telling you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. How I disagree about not telling us.
Somebody mic.
My bad. It's good.
No,
I was just too close.
There you go.
I'm gonna say it like this. The damn government not giving us information is kind of fucked up, because if you go back in the day when Britain had control over us, Britain had all this fucking laws over us. Guess who came and saved? The militia. And guess what the militia was? Us fucking normal ass civilians. So we can do something if it was some species wars against another species. That's why information, there's no justification towards this withholding information. So they gonna need us at the end of the day. They gonna need us.
Now I can't fully disagree. I can't fully disagree, because it's a lot of scientists in this world that, if this information came out and somebody decided to put all their money into starting this science research center that studied this shit, and they took all the brightest minds from all over and they got all the material to study shit, I'm saying they could study shit to figure out what to do for Earth. I'm not saying they can study shit to find out
I agree with that. I agree with that.
How to
I agree
stop
with that.
this shit, though.
I agree with that. But you got normal human being civilization. You got civilization people that's making higher improvements technology out here. You got a motherfucking nigga that was a security guard that made an engine, a water powered engine.
That's what I was saying about letting the world know. Like,
so you can't say that us normal people don't have that knowledge of making improvements to certain things. That's why they need us. That's why they need us to. We need that information.
They don't need me.
Because one of us can make us some shit that can actually beat these motherfuckers. But they're gonna come to us when the aliens.
Do y'all not think the government knows who the smartest people in the world is? Like y'all really don't.
But if they study and shit in a compartmentalized situation, then they ain't gonna figure it out right.
Exactly.
They're not allowed to collaborate.
All these tests we took while we was kids, all these tests we took in high school.
They're not allowed to collaborate.
Exactly.
Juan, they're not allowed to collaborate. Like, you got people working on the fucking engine part of the UFO. Then you got somebody working on the outside layers of the UFO. And that shit might be a connection. So they might need to discuss something like, oh, snap. When I touched this, it did this.
JB.
Oh, we're gonna take that and we're gonna see to another episode.
I'm just going off testimony of the.
I got you. Let me address that.
I got heated.
Let me address that. We found that out. That could be old as hell news that they don't even do anymore, and they are communicating together now.
But that's a guess, though.
Every time we get information, it's old.
That's a guess, though.
Nigga, Lazar said that shit back in the 70s.
But I'm just saying, but that's just a guess, though.
But that's what he said. He said it was documented. When was it documented? Oh, back in the day, right?
We got some recent
declassified stuff. No, declassified stuff got to be at least 8 years old. At least. To be declassified.
So Rich Mix, you feel like
shit, they don't know what they do now.
So right. You feel like information should be prioritized to relevancy, like it should be more relevant. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, I feel like if there's nothing that as a collective of people, and us as a collective, there's nothing that we can really do, then I don't see the point of them telling us. I would love for them to, but I just don't see them ever going to change their ways if there's nothing as a collective we can really do. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. I would love to know, but I see why they don't. Because they don't benefit us as a collective.
Yeah, I see why they.
Right? It's a lot of motherfuckers out here.
Because we got more chance than their chance. Because their chance only got like 2 or 3 motherfuckers in a security operation. Versus we got a whole civilization of smart motherfuckers that they don't have a degree. The motherfuckers sit in their house all day. They work their normal jobs.
Bro, even the people that don't have a degree, the government know how smart they are. Don't think they don't. Because they've done something to indicate they have a high IQ. They will know.
I'm just saying, they don't know everything because they don't even know how to defend our fucking.
They don't have to defend
the world against the aliens. That's all I'm saying.
And then when let's say you do invest some shit that they don't know about, they will find out about it. Hence your boy that ran the fucking car on water. What happened to his ass?
He got killed.
Exactly. They'll find you, bro. It's like NFL. You play football, NFL will find you. I don't care where you come from. Right? Exactly. So you don't think they know? Like if there's a person on this earth that can fix some shit or can find a way to destroy aliens or whatever, they already know about it. Or they will find out.
Fucking information.
Like, come on, guys.
Don't believe in the U.S. They're doing this shit for us.
We are us. The U.S. is us.
We're not.
What are you talking about? If anything happens to this country, there's no point in having no government. You know what I'm saying?
We don't even have clearance, so we're not us.
That's why they don't tell us, bro. Because we tear this country up because we scared. There won't be no government to control. There'll be nothing.
Right. So look, that is our last topic. Elijah, I want to give you a few seconds to say, what you think, your final thoughts on that last topic, man. Go ahead.
I mean, all I can say, man, it is. I ain't gonna say ain't no perfect person because I have like certain information I'm not gonna tell y'all because I know the nature of my own actions wasn't right. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of justified. At the same time, we not perfect people. You know, it's
Breaking up.
Yeah, mic check, mic check,
yeah,
mic check.
it must be the internet. It's got to be the internet because it's rain. I just
Yeah,
know
we
You
got
that
a
sounded
bad
like
good.
weather, y'all.
I just know that like
You
even
sound
like
good, man.
dealing with even dealing with my wife. My wife can't tell me everything about her history. She can't tell me everything. She got to keep something disclosed. That's justified. But to me, I feel like damn, when you got hardworking people out here that give up their mainly hood of living to goddamn trust one set of fucking people, not one set of people. You might as well say one set of people. We should be giving that information back because they want us. We got to tell them when we buy a new car. We got to tell them when we buy a new goddamn house. Why they can't tell us shit? But you
Facts.
already know. Uh,
That's my boy right there, Bigger man. That's his final statements on that topic. Ricks, what you got, man?
I don't like to go last.
Two-Quay, what you got, my boy? For this last
Uh,
topic, man, your final beliefs and shit.
my final beliefs is did he do it? I think he did. Free the aliens, and I'll holler at y'all later.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say this, man. All that reverse engineering, man. I feel like some stuff should be released so the scientists of the world can figure out what to do with that technology to make better things happen here on Earth, man. I understand the defense part, so I also understand it's gonna be some things you gotta keep secret. But it's some things y'all should release for the betterment of the planet. Ricks, what you got?
All right. This is what I think about all that. Just like that movie, Leave the Earth Behind, was produced by Michelle and Barack Obama. And in that movie, it said that once our technology gets knocked out and all that, and we get scared and we don't know what to do, we start tearing each other apart from the inside. Hence why they don't tell us everything, because if we get scared as a collective, not just me, you, and JB, as a collective, if we get scared, we will tear this country apart, and there'll be no point to even the government doing anything, because in the end, if we all wanted to, we could take over the government. Easy. And they know that. So you don't want to rile up the bees. You don't want to shake up the beehive, because if you do, you will lose all government. It would be chaos. That's why they don't tell us everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't tell us everything, because some stuff me, you, and JB can handle, but as a collective, as a whole country or world, we cannot. And everything will go into chaos. And then there will be no control nowhere. And now your hardworking man that's doing all this work, he's gonna stop working because he feel like now I gotta build stuff and prep up for this alien invasion that might not even come. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
There you have it, man.
Yeah.
That's episode 3. Am I right?
Sure.
Episode 3 of the First Game Podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. YouTube, trying to knock us off. Can't knock us off. First
we coming
game,
back.
that means we're going to be back to play again.
Back.
So y'all stay tuned next Monday. Check us out. Gang, that was the show. We out of here, man. It was nice seeing all y'all.